check it out. Yeah, a little hard prog, heavy prog psych stuff. There's the band on the back there, looking cool. Look at those guys. But we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about some other stuff. Let me turn that down a little bit more. Hey guys, YouTube Vinyl community, welcome to Cosmic Vinyl. I'm Cosmic Brian, your host. Man, so glad you made it, because this is, okay, so when you see this, it's probably going to be, you know, maybe the beginning of the week, maybe midweek. But I am filming this on the weekend. And the reason I'm doing this is because the bins were like a cornucopia this weekend that just opened up and gave me a plethora of killer music. So let's just say the bins were kind. That's my fancy way of saying it. A post-Thanksgiving cornucopia of delights were found in the bins. Okay, that's enough. You think you've made your point. You guys hear that? Oh, the shell phone! What's up, Perch, you friggin' ridiculous fish man? Yeah. Oh, you're kidding me. He does. Oh, that's fantastic. And no, I won't forget to congratulate. Okay, alright, man. Perch, you nutbag. Thanks a lot, man. I'll talk to you later. Cool. The Perch on the shell phone. The fish man, my editor on the shell phone. You nut. Calling to remind me of a couple of things. So hey, first thing, I just want to take this time to welcome back an old friend from the vinyl community, someone who lives down here by me. Had a channel before he called Dan's Vinyl Channel. Someone who I've had a chance to meet up with here in the VC. He has a new channel. His name is Dan. He's renamed his channel The Vinyl Geezer, which I dig. And you'll see why when you see the big beard of wisdom that he has. So, which makes sense because he's a teacher. But yeah, check out The Vinyl Geezer, Dan. He posted a video about 3-4 weeks ago, and just want you to know he's got this killer like voice, like radio voice. Good friend of mine. Congratulations, Brutus. Welcome back, man. You're my good friend. And then also the Perch filled me in that Eric Weinbender, I don't know how I missed this, but Eric Weinbender has made a return to the VC with his own video about, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks ago as well. So good to see him back. Glad you're on the mend, Eric, man. Been praying for you, been sending good cosmic vibes your way. Also, speaking of sending something your way, you should be receiving a package on your doorstep with maybe a couple packages of some books that I promised, I know, quite some time ago, but I'm the worst procrastinator. So they should be arriving any day, my friend, if they haven't arrived already. So, all right. Now, back to the weekend vinyl finds, man. Scored big. I don't usually use the word grail very often, but I guess if I did, I'd say the last two for me would be kind of considered grail. So I'm going to jump right into it here, and it's going to be quick, a quick video. So, all right, first one. This is the Flamin' Groovies. Check it out. This is their album Flamingo. I think this is like their second album. Released in 1970 on the Kama Sutra label. On this Kama Sutra label, not the pink one. But this one is great. I love this Kama Sutra label. Check it out. The like Adam and Eve one there. But yeah, the Flamin' Groovies. This is just amps turned up all the way to 11. Tempo turned up all the way to 11. The band firing on all 5 cylinders. But yeah, this is so good. This is just like bluesy rave ups, just good, like imagine early Stones rock and roll about around the Out of Their Heads era. Great guitar riffage, piano, kind of like Jerry Lee Lewis kind of piano stuff. Really great album. Here's a picture of the guys on the back there. Just love their outfits, man. Check out this dude's like fur vest. And this guy's like psychedelic shirt. There is like one tripper on here that's kind of psychedelic. I don't think the Flamin' Groovies have ever been considered a psychedelic band. I think they went on to be more garage rock or that kind of oriented. But I love this album, love the cover. That's the Flamin' Groovies. And then this one, I actually left behind at Dead Wax Records when I went there last time. And I've just over the past year or two, have become a great fan of the Atomic Rooster. This one's called In Hearing of the Atomic Rooster. I think this might be a Dean cover. What was his first name? Not Jimmy Dean. James Dean. Rock on! No, it's not that. Howard Dean. We're gonna take Michigan. We're gonna take Iowa. We're gonna take Montana. No, not Howard. I think it's Roger Dean. Rock on! Raj Dean. But yeah, great cover art there. And then check out the gatefold there. The old lady's making a hightail. She sees the guys coming out of the horn. And then she turns around to give him the old stink eye that the old women sometimes give. But yeah, this is, I think the band had split up. The band that you see here is probably not everybody was together when they played on this album. John Ducan, one of my favorite guitar players, is on this record, but they buried him deep in the mix because he had left the band. And I believe Paul Hammond was also left the band. The singer on this is really good. The guy from Leafhound, I believe his name was Pete French. But yeah, this is a really just straightforward classic rock, blues rock, a little bit of funky sound to it as well. But yeah, I love this. Good stuff. Not as heavy as say Death Walks Behind You, but still it's got a good sound to it. In Hearing of the Atomic Rooster, yeah, they come to snuff the rooster. All right, that's enough of that. And then this is another one that I left behind quite a few times, but I knew it'd still be there. They had 2 copies at Euclid Records, and that's this little guy right here, US 69 with their record Yesterday's Folks. This is kind of a cool record, man. I wouldn't call it great, but it's a cool record by these Connecticut-based rock and rollers, formerly known as Mustard Family. What a great name. Glad they changed it to US 69. Right? Anyway. A lot of Eastern influence here, especially some sitar on the first track. I'm on My Way, A Patch of Blue. And then, this touches on a lot of different genres. You got psych, jazz, rock, soul, and even some funk. And there you can see the guys in the new car they bought with their money from the Buddha contract that they got. Speaking of Buddha, this was released in 69 on Buddha Records. I just love the friggin' Buddha label. Check that out. The Buddha label is the best record label, visual-wise, I've ever seen. I just love the look of the Buddha label. But this has some good psychedelic moments, maybe 3 or 4 songs, probably like 3 songs on this. One being the opening track that I mentioned, and then the closing 2 tracks on side 2, Never a Day Goes By, kind of funk psych. But 2069, A Spaced Oddity, is a total psychedelic freak out, the closing track. I like this. This had the potential to be really, really great. I wouldn't say it's just okay. I'd say it's really good, but not great. But definitely going to keep it around. I mean, it's good enough. And then finally, I am so stoked to finally have this record. I passed it by a few times. One time it was a beaten to hell. Another time was like a brand new reissue. I wanted to hold out for an original. And finally, the STANDELLS Dirty Water. God, I'm so stoked. Released in '66 on the Tower label. Man, finally made its way into the Cosmic Collection. This was recorded in the midst of on being on tour. I think they did like in 2 days in Seattle at the same studio where the Sonics recorded their debut. But Dirty Water, the song, was written by their producer of this album named Ed Cobb. And although the guys in the band had never been to Boston at this point, Ed Cobb had. And this there's a song about the St. Charles River in Boston, where him and his girlfriend, Mr. Cobb, were mugged, attempted mugging at this polluted river in Boston. And he went back to his hotel room and wrote Dirty Water. Now it's blown up. It's been played at stadiums and sporting events and whatnot. But yeah, hey, how about a little cosmic trivia for you? Ed Cobb also wrote the song "Tainted Love," later to be made into a hit by the electro-pop group Soft Cell. You get a little bit of the extra trivia when you tune into Cosmic Vinyl. Oh, you guys want another bit of trivia about the STANDELLS? How about after I take a drink of my beer? Rocking some Amberbach tonight, folks. Switched it up a little bit. Sundays I kind of cheat on my keto, but...
Oh, yes, my good friend, of course.
Anyway, another little trivia about the STANDELLS. Dick Dodd, the drummer, I don't know which guy that is on here, but Dick Dodd, the drummer... Oh, there he is, old Dottie right there. He was part of the Mickey Mouse Club, and rumor has it he bought his first snare drum from Annette Funicello for $20. Remember that in case you're ever in a battle of wits in Trivial Pursuit. You'll know the answer to the STANDELLS question with the pink entertainment piece of pie in Trivial Pursuit. Anyway, this is garage rock. Great stuff. I mean, these guys were like, you know, part of the 60s frontier of garage rock, the more popular, one of the more popular garage bands. Also, we're on the Munsters. Alright. But I finally landed a STANDELLS Dirty Water. Alright, what's next? Oh man, I was freaking... Now, I wouldn't call this a grail, but this is definitely a killer find. And this is Fallen Angels. And this is, I believe, their debut record. The second one is probably, their second album is probably the one to get, but this is great pop psych, a little garagey at times as well. I want to show you the label here. It's the Roulette label. Same label as Tommy James and the Shondells. Now, weren't they like mob affiliated too or something? Maybe not. I don't know why I thought that. I just did. But yeah, get a good look at the guys there. This was released in '68 on the Roulette label. Never really reached commercial success, but you know, they're an underground band that we all dig that kind of stuff. So, how about a little trivia for the Fallen Angels? You want to hear a story about the Fallen Angels? All right, they were set to appear on an episode of Upbeat, which is the Cleveland's version of American Bandstand, right? And Roulette had they just did not market these guys well. No promotion. They just didn't do them up right. Tried to market them more as a pop band than what they were. They were more edgier than a pop band. So they're set to appear on Upbeat. The label goes to and rearranges their hit song Hello Girl that they're going to perform without telling the band. Well, then the band, they're fucking pissed, right? Because now they're going to go on the show. And so they retaliate by just acting the fool on stage. They take a prop doll, they tear the head off of it. They had to do heavy editing to the appearance on the show to make it even worth airing. So another bit of trivia and a bit of these guys saying "fuck you" label, which I'm glad to hear. Anyway, Fallen Angel, glad to have it. Now we get into Grail. Like, I guess if I don't use the word Grail, but if we're gonna use it, we'll use it now and for these next two albums. This is an album by the band Hard Meat. Yeah, Hard Meat. I just want to say it one more time. Now, this is released in '70 on Warner Brothers. Now, this is maybe not as heavy as their debut record, but this still has some this is a great album in its own right. Killer guitar playing. The songwriting is great. Most of the songs are originals done by the Dolan brothers, Michael and Steve. Steve being the lead guitarist and singer, and then Michael was the bass player. And then they were to round out their trio, Mick Carless on drums. Oh, isn't that what every heavy rock and roll record should have? A guy holding a puppy up to a castle window? Yeah, but this is great, man. This has a lot of long guitar jams where you can just chill back in a chair and just listen, just let the guitar sound envelop you. But yeah, more experimental with keyboards, flutes. It's just pure guitar passages, if you will. Groovy, trippy, amazing guitar work, some acoustic jams. Don't be turned off by that, because this is great. This is talented. This guy's a talented player. And now, moving on from Hard Meat to the next, what I would call Grail. I'm trying to make my way through this band's discography, and I'm so far doing pretty good. I haven't quite reached it. But yes, I could not resist. I seen this and I had to have it. Freaking the Masters of the Universe, Hawkwind. Oh, I don't got it. This is In Search of Space. I love it on the back here. It says, Technicians of Spaceship Earth. This is your captain speaking. Your captain is dead. But this is fantastic. I'm going to pull this out of here before it falls out of here, because I kind of have the record just kind of tucked in there. Because, first of all, this thing folds out into like a 6-fold, and it's in the shape of a hawk. After you fold it all out at the die-cut sleeve, it's shaped like a big hawk. And if I set up a fan over there and I let it blow on this, it would be Hawkwind. You guys get it, right? Hawk folds out into a hawk, blows up. You get it. Quit trying to fuck with me. I knew you got it. Cheers to you, VC, for trying to put one over on Cosmic Grind. But these guys are the masters of space rock, space prog, psychedelic. Do I see a little muff there? Maybe a little distorted muff? Anyway, I was hoping this had Silver Machine. I don't think Silver Machine's actually on a studio album. But this paved the way for that hit, Silver Machine. Love that song. Man, Hawkwind is famous for, trivia coming at you. Hawkwind's famous for having among their ranks Ginger Baker from Cream, Michael Moorcock from, as a sci-fi writer, and also, of course, Lemmy from Motorhead. But this has it all. Proto-metal, psych, space space rock, heavy prog. I put these guys and Can on this like whole nother level of weirdo space rock stuff. Great stuff. I love this. I guess I could open it a little bit. I just don't want to break the little piece off. But I'll show you a picture of the band there at least. Cool stuff, right? All right, man. Check it out. That was my bounty for the weekend, man. Glad you guys tuned in. I'm going to put a link down below for the Vinyl Geezer Dan. I'm also going to put a link to Eric Weinbender's channel so you can go check out his video and wish him well if you haven't already. I'm probably the last one on to jump on that wagon. Also, if you like Cosmic Vinyl and you like coming and hanging out here in the Cosmic realm, hit the subscribe button, and man, for sure hit the notification bell so you get all the, we like put out notifications. You'll feel special when you get one. Oh, Cosmic Brian invited me to watch a video. No, you won't feel special, but you might feel good about a video because we're wild. All right, guys, stay safe. I got to get up early in the morning and go test the great folks of St. Louis for the Rona. So you guys, peace to you. Stay cosmic. See you on the next round. Love you.